It's Friday morning, June 12th at 7:53 a.m. Good time to come out, work out, stretch, sun's out, of course. It was 96 yesterday. Here, the guys aren't roofing yet, making all that noise. Oh boy, is that loud. I've, my ears are super tuned now. The opposite of being hard of hearing, I can hear things that nobody else can hear. Hardly nobody else. Already getting warm. Got my hat though to keep the sun out of my eyes. One. all, all this time, all this worry, all this way to go for nothing. What's the sense of the hurry? You tell me if you sense something. I dreamed a lot when I was younger, and I'm older now, and still I hunger. for some understanding. There's no understanding now. Was there ever? One thin line, one thin line draws the one thin line draws the border between madness and the genius, but no pen can erase it. And so we keep these things between us. I dreamed a lot when I was younger. Well, I'm older now and still I hunger for some understanding. There's no understanding now. Was there ever? Not really. June 12th, my birthday, my 59th birthday is 7 days away. I made a promise to myself back in March. I would get better and return back to normal. I think and so it begins, Dad. Remember that? I sent you an email when you were down in Fort Myers. I sent Terry the same email, if I remember. You thought there was something wrong with me. I was like, what? You sent me a return. You returned my email or replied to it with concern. I was like, huh? It's the opposite. I'm coming back. Make room. Make a hole. Get out of my way. Make a hole. Coming through. Don't stop me now. But anyhow, I'm doing pretty good, actually. I mean, stop and think about it. I can speak pretty good. I'm still working on my voice. I believe now I lost my voice inside. It got confused because it wasn't all there. And singing and being able to talk out loud like this, it's really helping me because it's building new uh, pathways in my brain, repairing the damage. By the way, I was very lucky. Apparently, I only had damage down here in the lower part of the brain stem, that close to where it attaches to my spinal cord. It didn't affect my cerebral cortex or my third eye. Your pineal gland, and all the associated stuff with that. So I'm very lucky there. My perception is beyond anything I've ever known. You know, I'm very lucky. And now I weigh about 136 pounds, lighter than I was when I graduated high school in '74. So who cares? I survived then. I did good then. I was the best in ping pong. I was on the varsity tennis team. Years before, I was the best bunter in baseball in Little League for miles around. I only struck out one time my entire last year of baseball. One time, we had guys like Kevin Unger, Jeff Brown, Gary Corba, big names, big hitters, home run hitters. They would strike out 4 out of 5 times. And here I get up, bunt, bunt him to third base. I would stick a bunt and try to make it single, but I never struck out. Had an eye. But I'm getting that back. That part of me. That's why the balls. That's why I talk about playing ping pong again. That's really quick reflexes. And Steve, that's why. Steve Justice. I never had a chance to ever play Steve. Now I want to. I never knew that Steve and Cliff Beiser were close because I just lived 2 houses away. How bizarre. I didn't know. I didn't know that Steve was over at Cliff's house a lot. Somehow Cliff and I drifted apart after we went to high school. In junior high, we were in the same homeroom, Mr. Brady's. And because his name was alphabetically one notch above mine, higher than mine, he sat in front of me. And then the silliness of going to the senior high with East and West Hall separated everybody. For half the students, we basically never saw each other or talked. Pretty stupid idea, really, to break up the. But one good thing about it, people like Cheryl Berardi and I were in the same homeroom for three years. Remember Cheryl? With Nancy Brees, Dave Camerdes, Kurt Davis. I don't think so. Clark Chamberlain. Oh, it looks all right. He's just paranoid about Rotary, I bet, because he's got that inspection coming or something.
Yeah.
So he's up the Rotary the whole time. Needs customer, but he does. He needs good. So is Althauser. Althauser needs customer. Where did that again? Alan?
Do we have any parts of that?
I can't remember.
I can't believe you wasn't like graciously go ahead and say so.
I wasn't staring at the list this morning. Check it. Over. Don't really know what's going on.
I just got a random shit. And that's I think I'm just gonna turn vegan, man, just like an old lady. Quit eating bacon, meat and stuff, just give it up. That was a good one.